Well, look, things in the octagon can sometimes get the better of a fighter. Iaquinta was booed by the crowd on Saturday night and reacted by swearing at them. What was your reaction to his reaction?
Obviously, I feel for him. Nobody wants to get booed. But I think as fighters and as professionals, we need to have a little bit more restraint and conduct ourselves a little bit better than that. Like I said, I don't blame him for feeling the way he does, but I think he's obviously going to learn from this situation and hopefully be able to react in a better manner next time.
It's kind of unfortunate. I obviously understand, being as I've done very similar things. The thing is that we're not that kind of basement thing. We are mainstream now. You can't cuss on TV. That's not. It does hurt your brand kind of when you do stuff like that. That's not what blue chip sponsors are looking for. We still have a little bit of a reputation as kind of that brutal barbaric sport. It's obviously changing, but anytime we do stuff like that, but it kind of reinforces that old image. But at the same time, I understand. I know, I've been there. It's a very emotional thing. It's very hard. And I thought, if we're just being honest here, I thought he tried to walk off twice. He knew he wasn't, you got to do your media. I understand you got to do it, but sometimes, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I think it's just under the moment, he was upset. People booing him when he, everyone, all of us go out there and give it all we got. And, he just got emotional at the moment. It was just, right after the fight. So it was just a mistake he made, just at the moment.
I didn't watch the fight. I saw the clips of the interview, but I didn't see the fight if he won or lost. But it's difficult because what we do is hard. So to get booed after doing 8-9 weeks training camp is hard. You know what I mean? So can kind of see where it's coming from.
Yo, Iaquinta's a gamer. That guy's a fighter, and he, it takes an extraordinary amount of dedication, sacrifice to fight out there, and his emotions got the best of him. He's a phenomenal fighter. He brings it every time, and everyone makes mistakes. There's worse things you can say, but I'm sure if he could go back and take that back, he would use some choicer words. But what are you gonna do? I'm a fan of him, and that's what he felt at the moment. He seems like just kind of a real fiery guy, and I'm always excited to see him fight. So hopefully they forgive him. So I don't know what to say.
Look, it's a very difficult situation. These guys put themselves, or I shouldn't say these guys, all of us put ourselves through this heavy grind, and emotionally and physically it's really draining on you. And just sometimes it can just be, it can snap. The difference between certain athletes and other athletes, some can contain it, some can't. Some guys just crack under that pressure. You can't really hold it against a guy. I think he's probably been through a lot. Was it the right situation? Maybe not. Those are the things that you've dealt with, that's happened. I'm sure that he will take care of it in the way that he needs to, and look after himself in the way that he should. And it's kind of just one of those things that's 50-50. It's neither here nor there. He had an outburst. It's part of the job. I don't think we can take too much from it. And I mean, he's a good fighter. He's a guy with an exceptional talent. So we'll see more of him definitely.
You saw it. It's not really like him. After a fight, you have your adrenaline going. You don't really think about what you're doing. Kat Scanner did the same thing after a fight with Ronda Rousey, and it should never be done, but it happens. Do you know what? It's a big moment. It's 3 months of your life going into that training camp, and he does train hard. He fought a teammate of mine, Mitch Clark, and Mitch said that afterwards, he knew that Iaquinta's a bad guy, and do you know what? I chalk it up to emotion.
Okay.